Here, you can see a hedgehog. While they may not appear incredibly cuddly at first sight, they really are quite adorable. So get ready for these 10 interesting facts. Regarding the hedgehog, hello and welcome to KYC News. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. First place, hedgehog species. 17 distinct species of hedgehogs. While we are unable to discuss every single kind currently, a few stand out. Noting the common name for the European hedgehog species that are widespread and can endure diverse types of habitat, music, a species of hedgehog with 4 toes is the hedgehog was prevalent in many Africa's heartland and east. Its name comes from the quantity of on its hind feet's toes. A type of hedgehog is the long-eared hedgehog. Hedgehog, a Central Asian native countries, as well as some of the Central Asia long-eared hedgehogs, live underground in burrows. It either creates or discovers, and it is distinguishable by its long ears. One of the smallest middle school's oriental hedgehogs, however, the most well-liked breed has to be the pygmy hedgehog of Africa. Usually, this adorable little man is the most common tamed hedgehog, and owned as pets. Second place, the origin of the hedgehog's name. The hedgehog obtained its moniker as a result of its preferred environment, gardening fences. They prowl through hedging and others, searching the undergrowth for their preferred meal, consisting of tiny critters on its journey to find food. It grunts like a pig, really cute. They are immensely gratifying to gardeners because they consume both bothersome insects and worms. Centipedes, avian egg snakes, mice, snails, and frogs. The third, hedgehogs have the potential to harm you. Thank its spines for its distinctive appearance. These are modified hairs that are 1 inch long, quills that cover its back and tail. Sides, the legs, face, belly, chest, and throat are covering them with fur and giving them that the tough guy look. There are approximately 5,000 to 7,000 in the hedgehog. Quills. Hedgehog spikes, as opposed to porcupine quills, are neither toxic nor barbed. The quills of the hedgehog are securely fixed. Mounted on the animal, the majority of the quills inside is hollow. Includes a number of intricate air chambers that makes them thin but robust. Having stated that, they employ their quills. Defensively resembles armor more than bullets. While in danger, hedgehogs curl into a ball, turning into a mound of chewy food spines. They sleep like this. The fourth, homes for hedgehogs. Regarding slumber, the hedgehog is nocturnal and emerges at night. Night, it spends the majority of the day sleeping in a nest, shrubs, or dense vegetation. They prefer damp environments that are either above or below ground. They discover some gaps or abandoned places. Dark, underground forests under a tree, leaves, plant stems, and roots where they might pass the time. They can be found in forests. Farmlands, either in parks or gardens. They reside in an area with a large cockroaches on the ground where additional food can be located, and all of it can be snapped up and chewed on. They adore their house. However, if searching for food, they can reach either 4 kilometers or 2.5 miles a night spent looking for their delectable meal. 5. Are they suitable as pets? Hedgehog pets are calm and energetic, both entertaining and meticulous. Because they are nocturnal, they make a wonderful pet for a person working 9 to 5. These loners want to be on their own, housing alone, and prone to conflict if maintained with various hedgehogs. Even a domesticated African pygmy hedgehog requires to acclimate to you since they are regarded as wildlife. The keeping of a hedgehog as a pet is prohibited. Throughout much of the United States, hedgehogs require extensive specialized care to be kept as animals, and anyone thinking doing so should be preceded by research. Just be careful to pet them in the proper manner. Direction: if you treat them improperly, you could dwell the purpose. Ouch. Hey, if you enjoy seeing things while you're here, fresh films featuring your favorite animals, and then be sure to appreciate this and subscribe to OK. Where were we now? The sixth, the diet of a hedgehog. We briefly discussed the food of the hedgehog a moment ago, but let's go more specific. Look, hedgehogs will consume a variety of things. Generally speaking, their diet consists of unsettling invertebrates, current wild animals, most significant invertebrates, and they eat worms for food. Beetles, slugs, millipedes, earwigs, and caterpillars. In addition to these, they consume a variety of other foods. Many types of insects currently. If you're giving a pet hedgehog food, you wish to offer a diet that is well balanced, that has a lot of protein. The diet of your pet may include canned fluid, cat food, veggies, and fruits, as well as foods like bugs and mealworms that are available for purchase from a pet shop. The seventh, baby's hoglet, is the name for a young hedgehog. In June and July, hedgehogs give birth, and their typical litter size is 4 to 5 kids. Nevertheless, they typically only wing 2, or successfully 3 women are able to have a second pregnancy. Litter in October or late September. Although these infants have a lower chance of surviving, the mother is susceptible to in the winter. Hoglets in the desert. If she becomes upset, she occasionally carries them inside her mouth to a different place. Infancy hedgehogs depart the nest when around 3 to 4 weeks old. Foraging excursions with their mother. Following about 10 days of foraging with their mother will let the children stray by themselves. The eighth, anointing. Hedgehogs engage in peculiar behavior when they initially arrive, referred to as anointing. Upon a novel item or piece of food, the substance will be licked by them till after creating foamy saliva they rub, which spittled on their spines and skin. Still, a hedgehog is self-anointing. Mystery, because we cannot understand hedgehog language. Only extremely educated guesses can we make. Hedgehogs wrap themselves with for the reason that their own spittle. Some individuals believe they do this to make they don't taste very good to predators. Others believe this might be some form of scent-based concealment. Regardless, there is no requirement to. If your pet hedgehog starts this, be concerned. Odd behavior. Self-anointing is entirely acceptable conduct of all hedgehogs. This is more common in young hedgehogs, possibly due to a lot of scents new to them. The ninth, sounds. Hedgehogs emit a variety of noises. For a number of reasons, they typically create a sound called a sound of huffing and puffing as they conduct their daily business. The activity of looking for food, or when examining their enclosure or handled. If they become irritated or fearful, they may hiss. In addition to a leaping or popping sound, they will emit their trademark pig grunt during their mealtime, and if a man discovers a woman, he will shriek in a loud manner with excitement. The 10th, 2, hibernation. Hedgehogs typically hibernate beginning around October, or from November to March or April according to study. Each hedgehog is most likely to shift nesting locations once during this period, as well as be occasionally spotted out and about. Hedgehogs can survive moderate winters, still going strong into November and December whilst dormant. The hedgehog's energy, its fat reserves, provide the source of supply. Over the course of the summer, it's really important to eat plenty before hibernating. Important when supplemental feeding is necessary. Can be beneficial to hedgehogs. Well, that's all we have time for today. Whether they are living independently in the wild or residing comfortably warmly like a pet, hedgehogs are among the cutest animals. We hope there are animals on this planet of ours. If you enjoyed seeing this video, please hit that for free sharing with your friends. Please click the like button as well. Subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching.